Okay, it was released now, the card for November, and now it's November 22nd. It's Anthony Yard versus Benavidez. It's Devin Haney versus Brian Norman. They're the co-main, I think. And then the third fight, Sam Noakes versus Abdullah Mason. And then I think it's Bam Rodriguez versus Martinez, I think. Now, Bam Rodriguez hasn't even got past Kafu, and he fights this month. And they're doing the press conference this week. I'm excited for it. I wish I could go live during it, but I have to work. Now, with Anthony Yard versus Benavidez, all right. I'm going to give this like a 70-30 now, being realistic. Anthony Yard, he usually lasts maybe 4 to 5 rounds, and then Benavidez is probably going to start picking him apart. I don't know if he's going to stop Anthony Yard because his last opponents he couldn't stop. Morrell was like really big, almost the same size as him. And then I forgot the Ukrainian's name that he fought. But Anthony Yard, it's like he's only good for a certain amount of time before he ends up getting stops or before he gets overtaken. He's sharp, and then he starts getting tired. Brian Norman versus Devin Haney. This is probably the only fight on there this is probably one of the only fights on here I'll give a 50-50 because Brian Norman, he's on the rise. Obviously, we know he's a champion, and there's a saying that you get 30% better with when you become champion or something. Brian Norman is the younger fighter, but again, he's probably not the most skilled and when he's in there now because Devin Haney has a pretty good jab. He has good movement. We already know this. He has some power and he has speed. And I'm not sure how Brian Norman's going to deal with that because he did get dropped by I forgot his name. It's like Bosch something. He got dropped with a right hand by him. And Devin Haney has when he lets his right hand go, it's pretty good. I'm very nervous, but obviously Brian Norman and them, they're going to be working on basically what they can use against Devin Haney. Same with Devin Haney, they're going to be working on what they can use against Brian Norman. Now, with Bam and Martinez, or I think it's Loca Martinez, I have to look more into that fight, I'm being honest, because this is going to be a tough fight. And then now with Sam Noakes versus Abdullah Mason, I want to give it like a 60-40. I'm just nervous because we've seen, obviously, Abdullah dropped and we've seen him being able to get up. But the thing is, this is a bigger puncher. Like, I think this is probably the biggest puncher he's going to be facing. Probably the best IQ-wise, too. And not the fastest he's faced, though. But maybe I think he's one of the fighters up there that has some pretty good timing. He's one of the fighters on Abdullah's resume now that is probably gonna have the best timing fighting against Abdullah. When I say timing, like his punch accuracy and all that, his timing to catch Abdullah. So hopefully Abdullah's sharpening up on his tools. Let me know what you guys think about these fights. Like, subscribe, and I'm out.